graduating and moving out, maybe working in a new city and living alone? Hi, I'm Rui, and here's my experience with it so you won't stare at your bills and ask, what the heck is that? But before paying any bills, you need a place. If you are aiming for house shares, there's spare room and Facebook groups that you can look into. Some will have really great prices for you, but having some bad experiences personally, I decided to go hunt for a single apartment.
この番組はご覧のスポンサー
Although we are not sponsored by them today, Rightmove allows you to search up properties on both map and list. But you'll not get much viewing confirmations there, so the best way to book a viewing is actually searching up the property management company responsible for it, like that one. That way you get to contact them directly on the website and also lets you see some listings that aren't available on Rightmove. One particular thing to look out for is the council tax spending on the apartment. It could get quite pricey if you're in prime or posh areas. There's a lot of competition, so try to book the earliest viewing possible. I got viewing cancelled on the day because someone signed the contract and got to it just that morning. Just that morning. But that's just the first time in your journey. Going to that viewing of yours, you usually end up with a few other potential tenants because you are searching to rent alone. It's not too hard at the viewing stage though, it's mainly just to check the conditions of the apartment. Some could be rather poorly maintained or worn out, and some could be in really bad hygiene conditions. The main thing you have to worry about is the flooring, where carpets can get really hard to clean but it does keep your feet warm in the British winter, and the presence of a dining table. I mean, how bad could it be? Working a kitchen counter, who the f would do that? What a loser! But be really decisive though, because once you finish viewing the house, you have to reply to them if you are renting it or not. The agency I went with is quite nice and just collects them before 8 AM the next day, then evaluates them equally. But some other works on a first come first served basis, so it will be long gone by the time you got home. Once you got a confirmation from the landlord, you just need to sign the contract and pay the deposit, right? You gotta do that before 9 AM the next day, so yeah, you need some money before starting your stay. Make sure your water is not completely dry. When you've secured your place, you could definitely get a courier to move your stuff. Or you could be like me and drag to XXL luggage onto the train. Although bus is always available, if it's a non-distance, it's not worth it at all. Bring some cleaning supplies though, you want to at least make sure you are sleeping on clean bed sheets your first night. Here comes the exciting part, the bills. Well, you always need to pay the bills, whether it's you paying or your parents paying. Honestly, it's not much, just electricity, water, council tax, broadband, if you're living in an older apartment, gas. You get a few letters from the previous suppliers and you can decide to continue with them or not. It's not too much to deal with, just make sure your place is under their coverage. And quick tips, some suppliers do give out weekly rewards, so look out for them. You might want to get a discount on your council tax if you're living alone as well. The bills and supplies usually have very clear instructions, but if you are in doubt, ask your property agent, they deal with those daily. I'm not gonna tell you how to clean your house, but don't unpack your stuff just yet. You need to check your apartment according to an inventory and tell the management if there's anything missing. Then you can unpack your stuff. It'll be a pain to move out if you forgot whose stuff whose, especially if both of you buy from IKEA. Honestly, there's more than enough storage in every single apartment, so just find somewhere to put them away. The only furniture I bought is a clothes stand to stop myself from throwing my clothes around. Also, it didn't work. When I thought I got over all the stuff, I ran into some neighborly matters. Turns out the flat below have some beef with the previous guy, and I ended up with a scar on my hand while he's drunk. Not fun, but if you thought right, it's all peace and quiet after that. The walls are thin in those old apartments. How old is it, you ask? There's chimneys there. So the walls between the flats don't really have much sound insulation. But even if they do, they are not up to current standards, so I had to fall asleep to floor squeaking from upstairs and conversations between the couple next doors. They're not super big problems, but they are just small stuff that irritates you daily. The most irritating thing, or the most unsettling I suppose, is to forget bringing your keys. There's no one to phone if you lock yourself out. So you can grab the keys from the agency, which you will have to pay for. So there's no way I'm gonna ever pay for that. So yeah, even living here for nearly a year, I still check my pocket every single time for the keys when I close the door. But if you watch till now, you might also realize you've forgotten something else. The subscribe button. So if you haven't clicked it yet, just take a few seconds to do it. It will help us out a lot. Okay, enough ranting though. I do love living alone except for the paying for rent. Honestly, I love the fact that I could play music out aloud, stream for hours, speak at a normal volume late at night, and no need to fight for the toilet. It just takes up more than half of my current income. But if I'm back home, how the heck will I stream and make videos when everyone else is asleep? The dilemma is just to bear the rent, but potentially growing my online career, or to get a healthy sleep schedule. But enough of me though. How's your room? If you're already living alone, drop us a pic in our Discord room review. The link's in the description below. If you're really interested in why our places ended up so minimalistic, here's a video about why modern architects prefer minimalistic designs.